Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back. So today I thought I would share with you a very quick MAC haul that I did. Last week was the launch of the MAC collection Flamingo Park, I think is the name of the collection. I want to say Flamingo Pink, but I think it's Flamingo Park. And I went in to take a look at the items, most of which are not really my sort of colors or thing, but I did want to look at a couple of the lipsticks. So that's what I did. I went in and looked at some of the items, and I thought I would share with you very quickly what I purchased, which was not very much from the collection itself. The first thing that I purchased was this lipstick, and I am in love with this color. This is from the collection, so this is limited edition, and it is the color Nice to Meet You, which is a really pretty, I would describe it as a pinky red. It's a bright pinky red. There's definitely a lot of red in it, but it's still very pink, so it's very wearable for me. It's a cream sheen formula, which I like from MAC. Not everybody does, so there it is. I love this. I have not been able to stop wearing this since I got it, and I will tell you that I haven't filmed a video for a week or so because I have been so sick. I have not really gotten dressed and left my house for more than a week, except to go look at this MAC collection, which is crazy, I know. But I love this, and I have been wearing it every day since I got it, even though I haven't even been putting makeup on and stuff. I just love it. I love how bright it is. I love how it just brightens my face, brings out my eye color. I just love it. I think for spring, it's going to be fantastic. I did post this to Instagram, and I had a few people ask me how close it was to the color Speak Louder, which I do own. And Speak Louder is a permanent color from MAC. This is also, you can tell I still have a little bit of my nonsense going on. This is also a cream sheen, and I will tell you the colors. So here's this one. You can see it's less red. It's more of just a real pink tone. I will swatch them together. This Speak Louder is one of my favorite colors from MAC if I'm wearing color from MAC. So here's Speak Louder. You can see it's much more of a pink, and this is much more of has more red in it. This has much more of a rose base, and this is more of a red base. So they are definitely different, although they may appear to be fairly similar. This on the lips has way more color. It definitely looks darker and more red. Love them both though. So I thought I would share that with you. I mean, I love the lipstick. I love it. The other lipstick I tried that I thought I wanted was Flocking Fabulous. And I wish I put it on and it was pretty, but it was very orange. And on me, colors tend to get warmer and warmer, so it was just going to get more and more orange. And I knew that I probably wouldn't wear it. But who doesn't want a lipstick color called Flocking Fabulous? So if you like a bright orange lip, you should go look at that one. Okay, what else did I get? I got one of the beauty powders. I do like the MAC beauty powders. And again, most of what I own is very warm in tone, and this is much cooler. This is a re-promote. This may even be a permanent color. I'm not sure. It's called Pearl Blossom. And it is a cool toned pink with maybe like a slight silvery undertone maybe. This is what I have on for my blush today. I'm not wearing a blush. I'm just wearing this. I like this because it is so cool toned. And again, when I put, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. It's right here, but that's what I have on. I have some bronzer on, and then that's what I have on my cheek. I don't have a blush on because I wanted you to see it. Now, most people are not going to be able to wear this as a blush because it's not going to be enough color. It's just sort of a really pretty highlighter if you like a cool toned highlighter, which I kind of do. It's very, very soft. I like it. The other reason I bought this is most of my blushes are warm toned, and they get warmer and warmer throughout the day. And so late in the day, I like something a little cool that I can buff over them and cool them down a little bit so that my cheeks don't look, literally by the end of the day, almost every blush I own oxidizes to an almost brown color. It's weird. And this, I can just put over them and buff it in a little bit and bring the color back to life a little. Plus, I just love the sheen of these. They wear really nicely on the skin, and there's no micro shimmers in this at all. So I think even on mature skin, it's really, really pretty. Love it. Okay, so I also picked up, and I've talked about this a bazillion times, I picked up another tube of my MAC Upward Lash Mascara. This is by far my favorite mascara from MAC. And I dare say it's probably my favorite mascara ever. If you can get used to the tiny little wand, I love this. My last one was so dried out and finished, and I didn't have another one. So I know I said I wasn't going to buy another one, but I did because I love how it makes my lashes look. It makes them look full, and I don't have great lashes. It makes them look really thick at the base and full, and it gives me enough length. I don't need my lashes, you know, touching my eyebrows. I just want my lashes to look full and thick, and this does that for me. It does give a little bit of length, but it's more for me about fullness with this one. So I bought another tube of the Upward Lash because I love it. And the last thing I purchased was, they came out with a brush. I believe this is limited edition. I'm not sure about that. I'll try and find out and notate that here. But they came out with a brush to go with the, they came out with a foundation compact, you know, with the cushion in it. It's the Match Master foundation with the cushion in it. And this is the brush to put it on with, which I didn't care so much for that foundation in the compact. It didn't, for me, it wasn't good on my skin. It just wasn't. I think if you like a nice light, very skin-like coverage and you have pretty good skin, you might like that, but for me it wasn't so great. This brush, however, it only comes with a short handle because it's meant, I think, to be carried around with you to use with that Match Master foundation as like a touch-up. So anyway, it's a small dual fiber paddle brush. It is short. You can see it's not super thick. It's really, the bristles are very soft. I was surprised how soft this was. I think probably because it's dual fiber, so the longer bristles I think are synthetic and they're very soft. So I love this for a couple of things. First of all, if you like cream highlighters, it's beautiful for tapping on a cream highlighter. I don't think I would contour with it because it's so small, but here's what I use this for. I did clean it so you know, you could see what it looked like clean. But if you're someone like me who, when you're finishing your eyeshadow, you kind of buff it too far out and you like to clean up that edge, this straight, this is perfect for, you could use it either with a little concealer or on its own for just sort of, you know, cleaning up this edge and giving you that perfect little line and lift. It is perfect for that. Perfect. I don't have another brush like this that is this soft for doing that. And when I first did it, I was like, this is what this does. They should sell this brush for this purpose because it is so great for just, you know, because it's the straight line. It pulls it up nicely, cleans everything up nicely. It's wonderful. You could also, I've done my concealer with it. You could, especially if you're someone who does the big V with the concealer, you can definitely blend down with it. It's very soft. It won't irritate under the eyes. So I love this little brush. It is the 197SH, which I think means short handle. But if you like to clean up the outside of your eye, this might be the perfect brush for you for doing that. I love it. I really love it. And that's really what I picked up on my MAC haul. I've been trying to be very good about purchasing makeup because I just have so much of it. I mean, really, I don't need any more makeup. I loved this lipstick enough, though, that I bought it. So, and I felt like because I just noticed one other thing I didn't share with you. I felt like because it was so different from all of the neutrals and nudes that I own, that it was, you know, it was a good purchase for me. I did forget to mention, I picked up one of the lip glosses, and this is one of the cream sheen glasses, which is one of my favorite formulas that they make at MAC. And it's in the color Sweet Tooth, which is just a really pretty, it's like a warm pink tone. And it has actually quite a bit of color to it. I'm trying to figure out where I can swatch it that you can see it good here. Let's put it here. It has quite a bit of color to it. Yeah, these have that vanilla-y kind of scent. Here it is right here. So it has quite a bit of a pink color to it when you put it on. The cream sheens are not as sticky as some of the other ones. But you know, it's a MAC lip gloss, so it is a little bit sticky. This is stickier than the mineralized glosses, but I like this lip gloss a lot, and I love this color. Again, it's called Sweet Tooth. So that is all I purchased, which, you know, was enough. Like I said, I'm trying to be very good about my purchases and, you know, think through them. And I kind of did a big purge of my lip glosses because I hadn't bought a lip gloss in so long, and so many of them had turned and were smelly, so I got rid of them. So now I have a nice pink one for going into spring with, and I do love this color very, very much. It's a very me color. And over this, it's actually really pretty too, although I'm kind of going for a brighter lip today, so I'm not going to dull it down with this one. So that is it for today. Let us know in the comments if you picked up anything from the collection, especially if you were brave enough to get like the shadow. There's an eyeshadow, a 9 shadow palette, but that palette is really like pinks, and there's like a light green in there and a really pretty blue. Not things I would typically wear, so I didn't get it. And there's a bunch of really bright springy blushes, but I felt like I have so many blushes, I do not need another blush. So let us know if you picked up anything from the collection. That is it for today. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all again soon.